In this video, I'm going to show you how to run the code for the synchronized API example. So here's the note that I have open in Notepad, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste the code in order into the command prompt. Okay, so as you read through, first it goes over an overview, but then we get to the code. So we need to run boilerplate code number 1, boilerplate code number 2. Then we need to instantiate our different classes, define these two functions, and then I have a little bit more boilerplate code to just simplify the construction of interactive brokers contract objects. So that's right here. And then finally we'll run the code to connect to interactive brokers, get the time of day, get one data point, and all of these will be synchronized. Okay, so let's open up the command prompt. First of all, I want to point out that the Trader Workstation software is already running in the background, so you need to make sure of that. Now let's open up command prompt. Start Python. And start copying and pasting in our code. So first, boilerplate code number 1. Then let's go back and see where we are. So next we need boilerplate code number 2. This is quite a large class. It's the event listener, and you have to implement many different listener methods in there, so it tends to be really large and always boilerplate. By boilerplate, I mean you just keep reusing the same base function. Okay, now let's instantiate our objects. The eWrapper is the listener, and the eClient socket is the thing that sends requests. So now we can start writing our synchronized API. We need this wait function, which I forgot to define earlier. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we can define getTime and getData. So let's copy and paste that. And while you're reading this note, you should have already read how these things worked. I'm just showing you how to execute the code in case it's too confusing jumping around everywhere. Okay, so now we have two more methods just to sorry about that. Okay, so now those are done. Now we need to run boilerplate code number 3, which it says right here. This will allow us to define contracts. Okay, so now we're all done with the boilerplate code. So now let's start connecting. First we create our contract, then we connect. I'll just run all these at once, or I guess not. Yeah, I'll run all at once. Okay, so we connected, it downloaded the market data, then we got the time of day, which was this date time. It's 8:34 and 51 seconds in San Francisco. Then we got some data, and of course it immediately returned the answer, which is the whole point of this synchronized API. The answer looks right. The spider is at about 110, 111. Then we slept for 1 second, requested the data again. Apparently the price didn't move, so actually it looks like we didn't sleep for long enough to get a new data point, because Interactive Brokers only updates every 5 seconds. So okay, so that's how it works. Anyway, it returned the data correctly. It was synchronized. We disconnected, then we exit Python, and it's all done.